Hi, I'm Meikle and I'm here with Triple X Wrestling Champion, Devilman. Thanks for joining us, Devilman.
No problem, no worries. I'm good, thank you.
Before we talk about Fox 3, we'd just like to have a little bit of insight to where you came from, how you got into wrestling and a couple of your influences.
Yeah, fair enough, okay. How I got into wrestling? Well, the first time I saw wrestling, the WWE sort of stuff on telly. It was when Sky was in its infancy and my parents had just got it, installed it, and I was like just flicking through these random channels and the Ultimate Warrior came on screen. I think it was in a steel cage map, the old blue steel cage, and I just thought it was amazing. It was like pouring blood and I was like, oh, wow, look at that. My mum was like, it's lovely face, it's all fake blood. And I was like, that's brilliant, I want to do that. And that's one of the things that when I was a kid I thought, I want to be either a wrestler or a stuntman. And I looked into becoming a stuntman and it's very, very hard to do.
Yeah.
And becoming a wrestler is even harder back then. I didn't really know much about British wrestling, how to get into it. Cut to a few years later, we're talking, this is about 10 years later or so, maybe more than that, maybe 12 years later. I was in a nightclub, heavy metal nightclub, and during the night I've accidentally kicked some guy in the face.
Who was this poor man that you...
It was a guy called Mr. Vane. Some people may know Mr. Vane, he may be watching. At the time I had steel toe cap boots on, so I actually kicked him in the face and I chipped some of his teeth.
Oh dear.
And we just got speaking after that. I said sorry to him and everything, and he just said, yeah, you should come along to do some wrestling. We was like talking about it and went along. Well, it was Hammerlock. And I walked in there and John Ryan's there, and I walked in with the mohawk, and Andre sort of looked at me like, who the fuck is this guy? And from there, that's where it started. I started very late in wrestling. I was 20, I think it was about 26 when I started wrestling, which is very, very late in life. And I walked in there and there's Zach rolling around on the floor, and he'd not been there, 5-6 months, and Omer Ibrahim's there, and a few other people you'd recognise in the scene today, really. And that's it. That's how I got started. Going through that, I mean, my influences. There's not many people that influenced me when I started. I was just liked watching it and thought it was awesome. But if one person stands out who was more of an influence than anyone else, it would be RVD. He likes to kick people in the face, and I like kicking people in the face. So yeah, I think RVD is probably the main influence in wrestling.
Tonight you put your title on the line against Wildboar. Any thoughts on this challenge, and do you think that your title's in any danger?
The title's always in danger. I mean, Wildboar's in that ring because he's good. He's a contender. You've seen him work. I've seen him work. I know he's good. He's hit me with his package pile driver, and that took me out at the last Clusterfuck 2, when he joined Damnation. That took me out for a while in that match, and it really hurt. So if he hits me with that tonight, there's a very good chance that he could walk away with that belt. But at the last show, when me and Eddie helped disband Damnation, I hit him with my Hellbound DDT, and I pinned him 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I mean, he's a very good challenger. The title's in danger every time you put it online, no matter who it is in that ring. On the night, anything can happen. But tonight, that's coming back with me.
So at the November 24th show, you mentioned disbanding the Nation, but what was more interesting was after the match, when Eddie Dennis took your championship belt and attacked you with it. So what you?
Yeah, didn't see it coming, obviously. I like Eddie. I thought he was a really nice guy. Helps in the match. Yeah, helps to disband the Nation. I had nothing bad to say about the guy. Yeah, he's a nice guy. In and out of the ring, he can work really well. He's coming up through the wrestling ranks around the country very, very fast. But at the end of the match, yeah, it takes my belt. I turn around to take it off him, think he's saying, well done, here's your belt back, and then clonks me in the head. Second time in that match, so got hit in the chair and then hit with the belt as well. So it put me down for a while.
A bit daisy after that match.
I was a little bit dizzy after that match, yeah, definitely. But I don't know why he did it. He could have done the genuine thing and said, I want this belt. I want to fight you for the belt. And I went, yeah, fair enough. Go and get your match book. Go and ask for that match. Brilliant. And I'll wrestle him. We'd shake hands. We'd have our match. Walk away. Whatever happens. But He wanted to take the easy route and knock me down. What do you
Yeah.
say?
Well, he'll have to go the hard way now and enter himself into.
He's got to go through
Clusterfuck 3.
through 9 other people in a clusterfuck match instead of just asking nicely. Yeah, whatever he wants to do.
Okay, so if you're successful in defending your title against Wildboar tonight,
Yep.
you'll go on in April to meet the winner of Clusterfuck 3. Now, we've got a lot of possible contenders here. We've got Big Grizzly, Eddie Dennis, we obviously mentioned before, Scottgrimm, Damian, Dunne, Tyler Bate, then a mystery opponent, because of Gresham's dropout. Could be absolutely anybody. What are your thoughts?
I mean, all the people in that match are in there for a reason. They're either really good guys, they're coming up through the Triple S ranks, or they're a contender in some way. Anyone can win a Rumble match. Anyone can get thrown over the top rope at any time. You turn your back for a second, you're gone. You're out in the ring. You got some big guys in there. You got the Big Grizzly, Eddie, Scottgrimm. They're all big guys. They're going to be hard to get out the ring. Obviously, Scottgrimm, Big Grizzly, being as part of the disbanded Damnation. But when you disband, you're not necessarily just breaking ties. That camaraderie and that friendship will still be there.
Yeah.
So the chances are they're going to work together. I think one of them two could at least be in the final 4.
Yeah.
Then you've got some other people in there. Like you said, Tyler Bates, really good wrestler. Watching him, he's very, very strong for a young guy.
Yeah.
He's one to watch. I like him in the final 4. The mystery opponent could be anyone. There's a lot of people on the show who could be in it.
Could be
double duty.
Zach's in the house, and
Zach's
as well.
in there. Zach obviously former champion, never actually lost the belt. He lost it in Clusterfuck 2. He got thrown out. Didn't get to the final 4. So he could think he wants that belt back and throw himself into the mix. Then about Flash Morgan Webster. The pain in the arse.
Yeah, he could run in and steal a spot.
He could literally, he could run in there and just say, "I'm the 10th man."
Yeah,
he's been doing that in the last few shows. He could do it again quite easily.
If Mark Andrews doesn't hand it to him first.
I hope Mark Andrews takes him out before that match comes around. But it's anyone's match to win.
Yeah, we've got some new faces in there as well. People trying to make a mark.
Yeah, we've got some new blood in the match as well. Person I've never seen before. Who knows? They could win it.
Yeah. You'll be watching it intently.
I will be at ringside watching. I want to watch what's going on in that match. Definitely. I want to see. It comes down to the final 4. I want to see how those people work. I want to see what they do. Because I'm going to be facing them. So I'll be sat there at ringside watching intently.
Okay, thank you, Devilman. It's been a pleasure to interview you.
Thank you very much
today.
Thank you.
Good luck again with your match tonight against Wildboar.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon. Okay, we're here with Devilman. He's just been successfully defending his championship against Wildboar. What do you think?
It was good. Very tough match. I'm in a fair amount of pain. But very happy I walked away with my belt.
Obviously, you stuck around to see the Clusterfuck match, so you witnessed Eddie Dennis being successful. Have you got a message for Eddie Dennis?
Bring your A game, Eddie. I've taken out Boar, I've taken out Magic, I've disbanded the Nation. I mean, don't know where Magic is. He's disappeared. He's not come back since then. I think I embarrassed him. Could be down for a bit of an embarrassment, Eddie. So definitely bring your A game.
God, please, won't you open your eyes? God, please.